Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the bosses video of the monthly quitter EQC of Trouble. The first boss is going to be 1.1, that is Airwalker with Kinetic Reactor, Heavy Hitter, Power Lapse, Power Focus and Typhoon. So every time he will use a special attack, he will shock you, and also he will gain SP1 faster because his combat power rate is increased, and after he gets one bar of power, his combat rate is reduced by 80%. So the best way I figured out for this fight is going to be your champions with your Petrify. So you can use Void here. You can also use somebody like She-Hulk. Mr. Fantastic works really well. You can also use like a Yellow Jacket. Anybody with a good Petrify will reverse all of his power gain, and in the end he won't be able to even gain an SP1, and that will help you out. Some other options are also mentioned there. So pretty quick fight, not really difficult. All you need to do is to play slowly, and if you're having willpower, you will also heal up with all of those debuffs on you. You can finish the fight with full health. 1.2 boss is going to be a Namor with Fight or Flight, Recovery, Knockdown Crit, and Outrageous, and along with Buffet. So you can use any Petrify champion or a Heal Block champion. I would suggest you a Petrify champion because you can heal reverse that Buffet on him. And every 12 seconds, if you're near the defender, he will get unstoppable. If you're far away, you will get unstoppable, and you can use that buff to activate Buffet. And if you have petrifies, like for example I'm using Void, I will have Fear of the Void and Petrify as well, and I can use it to reverse the heal and kill him off. So again, not really a difficult fight. Bring in the right champions. So Immortal Abomination works, She-Hulk works. You can also use heal blockers like Rocket Raccoon and also Warlock. All of these champions work really well. Chapter 2.1 is going to be an Ibom, and the easiest way to deal with him is to just bring in your poison immune champions. He has the weak link while they are down, passive aggressive, ebb and flow, knockdown, and redouble determination. So the best way to deal with him is to bring in poison immune champions that do not deal a lot of debuffs, because the redouble determination might come into play. I just went in for the fun option. I brought in Archangel and made him a horseman, and I just parry and heavy my way away. All of those poison were being converted into neurotoxin, and he was taking quite a lot of damage. But with this method, be careful though. If you get one poison, it will take away a lot of your health, so just be wary about that. Apart from that, pretty straightforward, easy fight, nothing too difficult about it. 2.2 is going to have a Jabari Panther boss. This is first of the three annoying fights on this monthly quitter EQ. Now, I figured out a bit later after I finished this fight. I just did a lot of intercepts here, but the way to do this fight is to parry her. Every time you will parry, she will get an evade charge. Once you have 3 to 4 evade charges built, then you can go ahead and dex that, and all of those will be converted into a passive stun. You don't need a white max pre-fight ability or anything. You just need to parry, and she gets an evade charge. Let me try and see if I use it right there. That evade charge, I am trying to attack her. So what you need to do is to parry and do not use the evade charge. Parry 2 or 3 times, and once you have 3 to 4 charges, and when you dex, those will be converted into passive stun, and that will stick on her for a bit longer. And in the stun, she has stun vulnerability for 200%, and you can take her down. My way was a bit more riskier. It was more of a intercept uh, based fighting style because of the intercept meta in battlegrounds. I'm very used to that, but the easier way again is to just simply parry Jabari Panther 3 or 4 times. Once you have 4 evade charges, just dex her and she will be passively stunned, and you can do all of your extra damage. Bring in a mutant champion preferably to get that extra damage and finish off the fight faster. Now 3.1 is the first boss fight of the new character, that is Shuri. She has arrogance, clawback, centrifuge block, alternating current, and critical shock ether. So she is going to apply shock debuff on you, and she's pretty annoying to deal with. Now you need a champ. There are two kind of champions that can do this. One that is shock immune, and you can hit in the blocks. For example, Hulkling is the perfect counter because Hulkling not only can apply, it can is not only is shock immune, but also he can hit in the block and go unblockable as well. So that helps against Shuri. But the real best option would be Angela, because Angela is can not only ignore the debuffs when she has 2 or 3 buffs on her, but also she can parry non-contact attacks. Shuri's both attack are going to be non-contact, so you won't be able to parry her at all unless you're using champions like Proxima Midnight, Guardian, uh, Angela, who can parry non-contact attacks. So that is very important to know about this fight. But again, shock immune and would be really cool to be used here. But normal option for everybody that most of the people will have is going to be an Angela. So I would suggest if you have an Angela, go for an Angela. She will make easy work of this fight. And the final boss is going to be an Attuma for 3.2 boss. Now he is a very annoying defender. I absolutely love his animations on the specials. So the way you deal with him is you bring a champion that can passively stun. Because he's a skill champion, he will shrug them off. You have champions like Storm, Storm Pyramid X, Bishop. You can also use Domino here. You can also bring in Horseman abilities with them. White Mags with any metal or hero champion will work, and of course Kitty can work as well. Now the whole thing here is to keep Attuma's hydration charges down. You will notice throughout the fight I make a mistake and I realize it later to how to keep the charges down. Now first things first, try not to dex him much, try to parry him more. because every time you dex you get a debuff on yourself, and that increases his ability accuracy because of that disorient, and that when he throws a special one he get those hydration charges. We need to keep those hydration charges as low as possible, because after 10 he becomes gains immunity to incinerate, and also at 20 he will gain unstoppable. So the way you can reduce these charges either by applying Incinerate or by applying Shock. Now Storm is kind of a perfect counter for Attuma because she also passively stuns your skill champion, and she has an SP1 shock as well. You will notice I started the fight with SP2, but soon I realized I should be doing SP1s because for every shock the hydration charges are removed. I went from 18 to 12, so that is going to help me out. Remember there's also taunt damage, so be wary about that. And yeah, it's a very slow and methodical fight. This is the best champion I could fight that could work. I think Pyramid X, your Storm and Bishop work really well, and but if you use White Max free ability you can pretty much use any champion. The key to this fight is to keep the hydration charges down, either with shock or either with the incinerate. And the second thing is don't dex much. Try to dex less and be wary about the taunts damage that you will get from him. Once you have enough of those shock charges on him and you can constantly keep his hydration charges down, you should be able to get this fight done. His SP1 and SP2 both are easily evadable. SP1 is super easy. SP2 will throw a projectile and after that it will dash towards you in the on the tide of water, so just be careful about that. So I hope this helps you out. It's not a solo from me. I died at, I think, when he had like 10% HP remaining, but I thought, this is a good showcase, let me put that up. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below what options did you use, and I will see you on the next one. You all have a good day and see you later. Bye.